students, today in this video we will discuss our second topic of chapter 3, that is nervous system. In the first video we have discussed about skeletal system, right? So let us start our second topic, that is nervous system. So students, what you have learned in previous classes, what helps to recall you the thing? Now suppose chapter 1 and 2 came in your exam, right? So you have written in the examination. While writing the examination, will you recall the answers, right? So what help you to recall? So we shall study about these things in this video. Now we are able to do this task with the help of our nervous system. Now I am able to blink my eyes, move my hand. Okay, I am able to do these things because of my nervous system. Now our nervous system consists of what? Our nervous system consists of brain, okay, which is present inside skull. Secondly, spinal cord, which is present inside the vertebral column, and several network of small nerves which get divided from the spinal cord. Okay, you can see in the diagram here. Here what happened, you see our brain, spinal cord and several small nerves are present which control the movements of our body. Okay, now you see the nervous system control all the other organ system of our body. All other organ system of our body is controlled by our nervous system. Okay, now let us discuss about brain. Okay, the brain control everything in the human body. Okay, see, suppose I am standing here. Now I want to move. It is also controlled by my brain. Okay, everything what we do is controlled by our brain. Now the skull protect the brain. This region is what? Skull, right? It protect the brain. But brain is not present everywhere. It is present at particular site and it is protected by cranium. It is a part of skull. Okay. Now the brain is made up of 3 parts. Our brain is made up of 3 parts. Okay, brain is divided into 3 parts. The first one is cerebellum, second one is cerebellum, and the third one is brainstem, or also known as medulla. Okay. Now let us discuss about the function of cerebellum and brainstem or medulla. Students, now let us discuss about cerebellum. It is the largest part of the brain. Okay, so I told you that brain is divided into 3 parts, that is cerebellum and brainstem. So cerebellum is the largest part of the brain and it controls our intelligence, memory, logic and sense organ. Okay, it controls 3 things, that is our intelligence, memory power and sense organ. Okay, it also control our body movement. Our sense organ, what were our sense organ? Our eyes, nose, tongue, ear, skin were our sense organ, right? So the cerebellum control this sense organ. It provide information whether to do something or not to our sense organ. Okay. Secondly, cerebellum. It is the second largest part of the brain. Okay, cerebellum is the second largest part of the brain and it is present behind the cerebellum. Okay, you can see in the diagram here. Now, it controls balance and posture of our body and also action of the muscle in our body. So, what is the function of the cerebellum? It controls our body posture. Okay, how we sit, how we stand. It controls our body posture. Other than that, it also control the action of the muscles in our body. Okay. Now, the last one is brainstem. It is also known as medulla. The brainstem connect the brain and spinal cord. It is present in this region. Okay, it connects the brain and the spinal cord. Okay. Its function is to control our heartbeat, breathing and our blood pressure. So what is the function of this medulla or brainstem? Its function is to control our heartbeat, breathing and our blood pressure. Okay. Now, spinal cord. So the spinal cord is a bunch of nerve that begin from base of the brain and connect it to other part of the body. Now what happened, you see, bunch of nerve means large number of nerves together. Okay, it flows from brain and connect to different part of our body. Okay, you have seen maybe our fingertip. Okay, our fingertip also have nerve, and the toe. Okay, fingertip of our leg also, what happened, nerve is present. So it is distributed from our brain to different part of our body through the spinal cord. Okay, now you see, it is protected inside the backbone. Its main function is to pass on information between brain and other part of the body. Now what happened, you see, it is present inside the vertebral column. Okay, it is present inside the vertebral column or our spine, and its main function is to pass information from brain to different part of the body, and also to collect information from different part of the body to the brain. Now suppose I am speaking. Okay, your sense organ is taking information through the nerves to the brain. Okay, now reflex action, you see, a reflex action is an involuntary or an automatic action of our body in response to something. Most reflex action takes place when the messages are sent to and from the spinal cord without involving the brain. Hence, such responses are very fast. For example, if you touch a hot object by mistake, a reflex causes you to move your hand immediately. Now, this reflex is an immediate action that your body does. Okay, suppose when you are touching a hot object by mistake, you have touched a hot cup of tea, suddenly what you will do, you will remove your hand, right? So that is what reflex action. Now another example is given, you see, you blink when something flies in front of your eyes, you step backward when something try to fall on you. Even coughing and sneezing are reflexes. Now you see, suppose when some flies are going nearby our house, what we do, we close our eyes, right? That is also a reflex action. Okay, other than that, when something tries to fall on us, what we do, we suddenly run away from that place, right? That is also a reflex action by our body. Okay, you see, reflex action here, one example is given, one diagram is given there. The hand touches a hot object, then what happened, the nerve and the hand carries message to the spinal cord. Suppose I am touching a hot object, then what happened, nerve is present, the nerve will carry the information to our spinal cord. Now in the third point, what happened, the spinal cord send the message to muscle through the another nerve to remove the hand. Now what happened, there is a connection of nerve in our body. So when I touch hot object, the information is passed through the spinal cord, and the spinal cord will again command the muscle, okay, to remove the hand. Understood? And in fourth point, the hand move away from the hot object. So you understood the cycle. When we touch any hot object, the message is sent to our spinal cord, and our spinal cord give command to our muscle to remove the hand. That is why, just think how the reaction, okay, how much fast the reaction is. Just I have touched a hot object, the message is sent so fast to our spinal cord, and our spinal cord in return respond very fast. Okay, it gives information to muscle, and muscle removes the hand. Okay, see, I can remove my hand with the help of, with the function of muscles only. Understood? Movement is possible only because of muscle. Now nerves, you see, nerves are bundle of long, thin, thread-like structure that carry messages between the brain or spinal cord and other part of the body. Depending on their function, there are three main type of nerves in our body. So what happened, you see, suppose this is our spinal cord. Small nerves are present all over our body, which give information to spinal cord, and this spinal cord take information to brain. Okay. Now you see, three type of nerves are there. The first one is sensory nerve. This nerve carry message from sense organ to the brain or spinal cord. Sensory nerve means the nerve which is connected to our sense organ. And what is the function of the sensory nerve? It carries information from our sense organ to our spinal cord or our brain. Okay. Motor nerve. This nerve carry messages from brain or spinal cord to muscle or organ. Now the second nerve, that is motor nerve. What is the function? The sensory nerve carries information from sense organ to spinal cord or brain. Okay. And motor nerve carries information from brain or spinal cord to different part of the body. Okay. The third one is mixed nerve. This nerve carry both the function that is carry messages to the brain or spinal cord and bring back messages from brain or spinal cord. Now this mixed nerve does the both function. It will carry the information from different part of the body to spinal cord and brain, and also it will take away the information from brain and spinal cord to different part of our bodies. Okay. In second video, we have completed our nervous system. If you have any doubt, please feel free. Thank you and have a good day ahead.